Wow. So, we've just had the final Suicide Squad Insider before release, focused all around post-launch support for the game and introduced us to the concept of Elseworlds. This was the one I was most keen to see. How would they tackle seasons and post-launch content and give us a glimpse into the future? And boy, oh boy, did they deliver for me as a DC, but in more particular, Arkham fan. Before we get into it, if you're excited for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, we are just over 1 week away from launch, and you're absolutely going to want to scroll down, hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be covering everything on this game at launch and beyond. Well, with that over, let's get nuts. As always, King Shark is here to cover my impressions on that Insider. Take it away, Sharky boy.
What are you doing, mate? I'm smiling.
We gotta start with a big one. The first playable character coming to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is none other than the Joker. Let me tell you, my jaw dropped. Like, we knew he was coming in post-launch, but I did not think for 1 second he'd be the playable character. I thought that'd be who we were going up against. I mean, look at this gameplay. That traversal looks so smooth and so clean, and as soon as he was revealed, I was like, huh. So how are they going to do that traversal? And then bam, they start showing this. It's absolutely nuts, but I love it, man, because it just fits right into this game. His design, like, I'm going to be honest, I'm not overly crazy on the base model, but I'm sure we're going to get some amazing looking skins, and even without that, like, I don't think it's bad. I just think the overall Arkham one has been so good for so many years. Then again, I could probably put every dollar that will get an Arkham themed skin, and that'll be the one that I'll be rocking. Anyway, one quick note that I do hope is that we lean into the wider Suicide Squad, and it's not just the greatest hits of Bat villains, but I think Rocksteady knows that, and with additions like Gizmo and Hack in the main game already, I'm not overly concerned on that front for post-launch characters. But yeah, man, Joker as the first villain added to the squad, and it looks like his two main guns are the pistol and the assault rifle, and if you know me, they're my go-tos in looter shooter games, so I think I might have a main already, you know? At least till Slade comes around and I've got Deathstroke. But anyway, the little glimpse of the Joker Tower too, like, it looks incredible. Which I guess is a really good moment to segue into the principle of these seasons. So, we're going to be getting 2 episodes a season, which sounds like an enormous content cadence for each season. Each season will have a central villain theme. So the Joker, for example, we saw the Joker Tower and Ace Chemicals. We also saw snapshots of like a certain Freeze and Snow, which could indicate Mr. Freeze coming down the line, but I'm hoping more of a Captain Cold or a Killer Frost. I mean, if Joker's getting about on a rocket-propelled umbrella, Killer Frost better be moving like Prime Frozone, you know? Anyway, my favourite glimpse in all this was the flashes of Arkham Asylum. I mean, all the feelings and memories came flooding back, alongside the PTSD of the Riddler trophies, of course. The environments team, they went off with these designs, man. They're incredible. Everything visually from this game is so good, but also so rocksteady, so uniquely designed. I really think they just understand the shaping of a DC world. I think the idea of seasons has always excited me for a DC game, but the concept of Elseworld is like this unlimited potential, this multiverse that Brainiac is trying to shape, and he can really take this to some insane places, especially because it's remnants. It's not like fully new maps and biomes. I think that's a smart choice. No doubt a lot of work on the dev side, but as a player, I can't help but feel excited about that and how the sandbox can change. We also got a really in-depth look at customizations. And look, I really don't like pitting games against each other, but one massive win here straight off the bat is that there's customizations in the hairstyles too, especially Harley. She's rocking a load of different trims, but I really dig that because I loved Avengers cosmetics, but the hair could sometimes completely take away from some of the incredible designs. As for the suits though, these look amazing. The Justice League inspired suits coming in the deluxe edition look incredible. That Deadshot inspired Batsuit could just make him my main just because of that suit. We also got some other really cool looking skins peppered throughout the Insider. Colorways too that help kind of create variants. I still need to see what's earnable versus in the Battle Pass versus what's available for real money. Because I've seen it before where prices of cosmetics actively hurt games. When you're offering us all this free content and making microtransactions of only battle passes and cosmetics, that can be a double-edged sword of the prices being sky high. I'm looking at you, Diablo 4. We also got a showcase of emotes, and I always think it's never a necessity to have emotes, but this game is so feature complete right off the bat. The extra delay just seems to have made sure that there's no shortcomings in terms of features. I mean, listen to it right now. We've got crossplay, cross progression, a leaderboard system against your friends, solo and co-op play, endgame activities, clans, and emotes. Possibly one of the coolest features a looter has ever done is its ability to bring your friend's squad members or anyone's into your squad. So for example, you'll get someone else's Harley with that particular build. But not only that, when you complete that mission with them, they will gather some of the loot and the resources that you earned in that mission and is sent back to them as a reward for you using their character. What a great social feature that is. I'm about to be earning so much loot for all my friends who they don't know how much of that's coming, you know? I also really like this concept of leaderboards, that if I've been offline and a friend beats a mission with a higher score than I originally got, next time I log in, I'll get this really cool animation telling me that, and that encourages me to go back and beat them. That adds a really great social system into the game, competitiveness alongside cooperative. Leaderboards in games are such an underrated feature for encouraging replayability. Since I didn't cover it from the initial streams too, we also got our first look at endgame activities last week when the streamers got a hold of the game. We found out that Season 1 is all about the Bane gear set and how that has like 3 tiers to it. I need to see more on this and how exactly that works, but it's encouraging to know that we're already thinking about the end game, and also the activity that we're playing, it looks a lot of fun. Also in that stream, and in this, we got our first look at Brainiac, being voiced by the magnificent Jason Isaacs. That's a great casting. Do I love his design? I think it's unique. I think the colouring is a little weird to me, but maybe I'll grow on it as I kind of encounter him more throughout the game itself. As for this insider though, I'm really pleased. It did a lot to really encourage me for what's to come post-launch. After the Insider 2, we got more information on when Season 1 launches, which is 1 month after launch in March. Being more specific, we've got new boss fights with a very much inspired Brainiac, Superman and Lantern, Joker as a playable character, the new playable environment, 2 episodes seemingly focused around Two-Face and Scarecrow, new activities, new Riddler content. I mean, this is a lot and very exciting. The Superman and Green Lantern are giving big Injustice 2 vibes? Is that just me? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Nevertheless, I need to see exactly how these seasons play out. The overall loop, how the microtransactions work, the replayability, the overall narrative. There's a lot to unfold, so let's see where it goes. They also confirmed that seasons 2 to 4, including 3 more characters, 3 more environments and activities like I mentioned. My hope is that support for this game lasts way beyond a year, which would be the initial 4 seasons. Like I've said multiple times, the idea of an ever-evolving DC sandbox is ridiculously exciting and full of potential, especially with Elseworlds. So this Insider series itself, I think it's been so helpful in terms of setting the scene for what we're going to be doing, getting more in the nitty-gritty of the loot and the gear system, and then showing us what to look forward to after the main narrative unfolds. I feel like I've seen so much of this game now that I'm just so ready to play it, and we're so close. Well, that's it. The final Insider. We're a week away from launch and my hype levels could not be higher. So, how excited are you to play as the Joker? Where do you want to visit through Elseworlds? Asylum? Atlantis maybe? Like I said at the top of the video, if you want to stay up to date on Suicide Squad and all DC games, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this vid, clicking that like button helps me a lot as a smaller creator, and I appreciate it. Have a terrific day, and I'll catch you in Metropolis next week.